joining me. Thank you very much for your participation. Without any further delay, let's take a look at the championship standings first and foremost. For the Ontario Speedmaster Circuit Season 3, the top 5 drivers after round 1 are Daniel Tran in the Mercedes with 39 points, Cal Jr. with 36 points in the BMW, Barack K with 33 points in the Porsche. We've got 4 different manufacturers for the top 4. Armando F in the Ferrari, with 28 points to his name. Following that is Leo Mora with 27 points, and he's also in a Ferrari. Top 5 drivers are awfully close, and I imagine that this championship is gonna stay close as the season brews on. Let's take a look at the team standings as well. The top 5 teams right now: the FAF Motorsports team is in first place with 73 points. Then we have the TVP Racing team. They have 61 points in second place. The FAF Tuning team, they have 57 points. They're in third place. Omega Tryhard Racing, or Omega Racing Tryhard, with 55 points in fourth place. And bringing up the rear in fifth place is none other than KFC Kentucky Fried Chicken with 39 points to their name. Let's check out what the weather has in store for us. It's going to be around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius here at Kyalami. We're seeing that right now. 20 degrees ambient. The track is 25. The track is awfully greasy right now. We're seeing cloudy with light rain. The track is very slippery, and these greasy conditions may only get a little worse for these drivers. I'm very interested to see how things end up panning out for them over the course of the race. Who's going to be brave enough to take dry tires? Who's going to be safe and take wet tires, but will they risk overheating them over this race? Time will only tell at this 2.8 mile circuit, 4.5 kilometers round here at the iconic Kyalami Circuit. No times being set yet. The drivers are still going round and around to try to get their outlaps in. Before we get to that, let's watch a video supporting our Sick Kids Foundation sponsor, and we want to thank everybody for donating to the Sick Kids Foundation. QR code in the bottom left hand side of your screen right now. Let's watch a quick advert very quickly as the drivers do a formation lap. And of course, all the money that is donated to the Sick Kids Foundation goes directly to supporting their cause to diagnose faster, cure faster, and help sick kids in need. So thank you very much for helping us reach our goal of $1,000 is what we're trying to reach by the end of the season. The deadline will be December 10th at 2024 at 9 p.m., basically midnight my time in California. So hopefully everybody has a chance to donate. And if you do donate, you will have a chance to win one of three simulator rigs sponsored by Omega Race. And the link to that is in the bottom left hand side of your screen for the QR code. Don't forget to donate and get your chance to get a wonderful prize. We do have a short formation lap for all the drivers, so let's get right to it. Starting in first place is Philippe Cassette in the 218 with a 145.0. And in second place, we have Wilson Ho, the 88 Ferrari, in second place, just 300ths behind. Daniel Tran, 1/10 off the pace in the number 52, is in third place. Cal Jr., the number 29, is in fourth place. Armando Fio, the number 79, is in fifth place, driving a Ferrari for the Omega Sim Racing team. Pfaff Motorsports, the number 9 of BK, is in sixth place. Leo Mora of Omega Sim Racing is in seventh place in the number 30. The 888 of Dominic Schumont is aptly in the eighth place spot for Smash Bros, making it the quadruple 8. Denver Abbott for TVP Racing, the number 73, is in ninth. That'll be Corey McNulty, the number 74, and he's going to be in 10th place. Randall Zimmer, the 141, the Zoomers Racing Team, in 11th position. Matt McDonald, the 716 Lonely Lexus out on track, is going to be in 12th position. Merlin Travali, the number 208, is going to be in 13th place. Sean Toy is going to be the number 26 in 14th place. Deej Johnson in the 221 is going to be in 15th position. Laszlo Toth, the number 31 Porsche, is in 16th place. Nilton Diaz, the number 930, is in 17th position. Benjamin Hyun, the number 38, is in 18th position, driving the Pfaff Motorsports car. Omega Racing Team of Ronaldo Jr. is in 13, but he's in the 19th spot. FB Gabata is in the number 69, 20th position for him. Johnny Nickelford, the number 20, is in 21st position, looking to make his way forward. Lucas Ferrari, driving the lonely Honda NSX, the number 93, is in the 22nd spot. Drivers are all formed up right now, ready to take the green light, it looks like.
Green light.
Green, 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 away we go. Philip Cossette has a good jump start on Wilson Ho, Daniel Tran, Cal Jr., BK, Armando Filo, Dominic Schumont, Denver Abbott, and Leo Mora. It's 3 wide in the background. You can see it there coming through turn 2 of Cawthorne and into the Giuseppe Sweet. It's mostly clean for all the drivers. A little bit of bumping and banging for some, but nothing lost for everybody. More door banging in the background. It looks like side-by-side action between Abbott and Cow Jr., the two BMWs going after it right now. Up the inside line goes Denver Abbott, but can't find the gap there between himself and Cow Jr. Now BK is looking for a move around one of these BMWs, but can't find the daylight to make the move work. Everybody's single file line as they come through the clubhouse bend and into the S's. There is no passing opportunity here. Dominic Schumont looking for some moves in the background, it looks like. And Benjamin Hun making up a position over Nilton Diaz right now and making up more positions as time goes on. Ronaldo Jr. gets passed by Benjamin Hyun. A little bit of door banging between the two drivers before they entered Le Coupe, and it's all over now. It's going backwards and forwards for some drivers, a little bit of drifting out of Le Coupe. There is some undulation there, and we are seeing the drivers succumb to some of this greasy track condition. .8-mile circuit, founded in 1961, 15 corners, 9 to the left, 6 to the right, 78 feet of elevation change, and a 1.1 kilometer or 3,600 foot long straight here. And we're about to get to that straight right now, coming out of Ingwe. On board with Ronaldo Jr. looking forward right now. Leo Mora going side by side, but a little bit of door bang between himself and Deej Johnson, I believe. No, that's Corey McNulty who gets sent backwards, and he's down into 15th position, loses out a handful of positions right away. And by a handful, I literally mean 5. Leo Mora just moving himself forward right now, is now under threat from Deej Johnson, and Deej Johnson is under threat from Leo Mora. Back and forth positions gained through sunset. But now it's all nip and tuck. There goes the number 9 up the inside, or the 221, excuse me, in 9th place. See all the number 9s plastered across that car, and now Deej Johnson is under threat from Irvin Trevally, and no, that car gets spun around there at the S's, and like I said earlier, that is not a passing opportunity that's going to be high percentage moves, and we see why. Once you hit that curb, you're just going to get lost in the oversteer and drifting out a little bit too wide and running into your opponent, and that's exactly what will happen. More battling up ahead. Deej Johnson and Mac McDonald going after it through Mineshaft. Flat out corner here, coming into the Crocodiles. Heavy on the brakes goes Deej Johnson in that 221, but Matt McDonald might make this move work. A little crisscross applesauce gets it done, served up on a platter to the 221 of Deej Johnson. Great move, great over-under executed. It looks like Deej Johnson is into the pits already. Don't know why that is. We'll have to keep an eye on his pit stop time to see if he's just going for an undercut to try to undercut all the drivers. And basically, undercutting is when you drive out from the traffic that you're in and drive your own race in clean air without any impedance, hoping that the drivers that do have to take a pit stop will go for longer than you and thus go slower and then need more time to regain their position out on track. Denver Abbott having an incident. Let's see if we can get a recap of what happened to Denver Abbott, the number 73. Coming out of turn 2 right now and through the Giuseppe sweep, everything looks okay. But what happens at Barbecue? Does he just light it up on the AstroTurf? He sure does. Lights it up, hits the wall. We're going to see more of that all race long, that's for certain. And that car has seen some better days. The TVP racing team not happy with the way their driver is handling that thing, and they're going to have a massive amount of repairs to perform at the pit stop cycle. Milton Diaz, the 930, also having an incident somewhere on track. See if we can see the 930. Stop go cleared for that 141. That's why Randall Zimmer took to the pits. I forgot. We do have a couple of penalties that need to get served. Deej Johnson facing a drive-through penalty for his collision in round 1 with 3 laps to serve. FB Gavada has 2 5-second penalties due to collisions in the previous round. These penalties will shake up the field, adding to another layer of this battling that we're seeing right now. Lucas Ferrari chasing down Deej Johnson, a little bumping and banging there, and that's a nice hip check at Mineshaft, and Lucas Ferrari goes off into the wall, and that NSX is seeing some bigger, better days. Goes straight off at Mineshaft. Oof. And in through the Crocodiles and in through Cheetah. You can see the bonnet flapping in the wind, and that front splitter is basically scraping on the ground right now. He should come into the pits right away to basically repair that car, but he's going to stay out. Take a look on board of Lucas Ferrari's car and see how much damage he has. Is that thing still tracking straight? You can see the glass being broken in front of him, but he's still driving this one forward to the best of his abilities. Good try out of Lucas Johnson. Lucas Ferrari, excuse me. Go over to Dominic Schumann as he chases down Sean Toy. A little bit of crisscrossing there at LeCoupe, but Dominic Schumann gets the better run out of it, and he is ahead of Sean Toy, the number 26. Daniel Tran going a little bit slow right now. Wonder what happened to the number 52. No pit stop served there. Deej Johnson taking his drive-through penalty, and now facing more issues right now. The Pfaff Motorsports car is not having a great day at LeCoupe. Gets passed by Lucas Ferrari driving that Honda NSX right now. Check out Benjamin Hyun as he chases down Matt McDonald, but we've also got a battle for 4, 5, and 6 brewing. That's Cow Jr. chasing down Armando Field. This is going to be a three-way battle brewing right in front of us. There was an accident that happened for the number 26. Spun out there at the Giuseppe Suite, but we're going to stay on this one right now. BMW looking up the inside line. That's not Corey McNulty. That's Dominic Chumont chasing down Benjamin Hyun. And Hyun's trying to find the gap in the daylight between the two drivers in front of him. That'll be Matt McDonald with the good defensive, planting his car in the middle of the road. It looks like Dominic Chumont's not happy with the overtaking opportunity that he was granted, but taken away from him. Hyun in the number 38 Pfaff Motorsports car. Almost going to be three wide going into Coupe. Matt McDonald up the inside. It looks like Dominic Chumont was able to get around the long way around the Pfaff Motorsports car. Benjamin Hyun able to do a great job negotiating that one properly and purely on pace. Now Chumont looking up the inside of the Crocodiles on McDonald, and McDonald goes round into the marbles, but so does Benjamin Hyun as he goes through with a big old drift, but is able to get the car collected and drive forward. It looked like Matt McDonald, though, was slowed down by quite a bit and had to wait for other cars to pass by him. And now Merlin Travail, chasing down Ronaldo Jr., the battle for 16th and 17th here. Philip Cossette leads by 4.1 seconds, 1.8 back is Wilson Ho. And we got Cal Jr., BK, Leo Mora, Dominic Chumont, and Benjamin Hyun. Corey McNulty rounds out the top 10. Keeping an eye on the timing tower for us, folks. Lots of battling going out on track. Armando Fio getting chased down by Cal Jr. Daniel Tran, the former race winner, Cal Jr., the second placer, having their works cut out for them to make a repeat of last week's event. Very close margins right now. Less than half a second separating the two drivers, the Ferrari and the BMW. We've got three different manufacturers in the top three right now. BMW leads AMG, leading a Ferrari 296. And another 296 and another M6 BMW. Let's switch over to Denver Abbott going side by side with Matt McDonald, as McDonald's nursing those tires back to life right now. Denver Abbott trying to find some light here in the darkness in Kyalami. Gaining a lot of run here down towards turn 1, the kink, and in towards turn 2 of Crawthorne. Side by side, McDonald can't close the door quick enough, and it looks like the BMW has gone through. Denver Abbott gaining a position over Matt McDonald, and McDonald has overall lost a few positions off the start. He's back to where he started. Benjamin Hyun, the big gainer right now with 9 positions gained. He started in 18th place, now all the way up into 9th. Denver Abbott's down 2 positions from where he started. He started in 9th. He's now down into 11th overall. Corey McNulty after a collision where he lost a handful of positions with Leo Mora. Now in 10th position, chasing down Benjamin Hyun at Mineshaft. Will he go for an inside look? He sure does go for the look on the inside, but I don't think he was there alongside. Benjamin Hyun goes way too deep there. He did that last lap as well. And into the Crocodiles, it looks like Corey McNulty's gained a position over his opponent, Benjamin Hyun. This is Mondofio and Cal Jr. again, nose to tail right now. The drivers are not letting up on each other despite these conditions. I wonder how the heat is generating in these dry tires right now. Greasy tracks still. 10 minutes expected to see some heavy light rain and then more light rain over the next 30 minutes. Lucas Ferrari into the pits. Nilton Diaz serving a pit. Deej Johnson serving a pit stop. Laszlo Toth as well. Sean Toy, Randall Zimmer, FB Gabata into the pits right now. A lot of drivers deciding to split this one down the middle a little early, I think. I think I would wait the additional 10 minutes to see if the heavy light rain comes in, or the light rain plus starts trickling down and changes these conditions from greasy to damp. But these drivers are professionals. They would know best what they would need to do. This Ferrari 296 2.9 liter V6 twin turbo pushing around 550 horsepower. It's great acceleration to get off the line. Not as much top speed as a BMW does, but it is able to get out of the final corner and onto the front straightaway very good. Cal Jr. just lurking in the wings right now, waiting for any opportunity from Fio. Last lap around, the lap times were pretty much identical. 1:45.1, 1:45.1. Nothing really separating the two of them, so the time is just slinking back and forth depending on how these cars make up their time around these circuits. I would say the best passing opportunity for this BMW is going to be in towards turn 1 and turn 2. But Cal Jr. is going to have to get a big run out of the final corner, forcing this Ferrari into a mistake. And this might be the mistake that he needed to find. The Ferrari really not taking the optimum line through the coupe, very defensive there. The BMW is not able to punch it down as quickly as that Ferrari is. And that tank of a BMW is having issues right now. Into the crocodiles. Nose to tail, 4/10 back right now, just biding his time, I think. And in through Cheetah, both drivers making it through very neatly. Now the BMW's on the optimum line, looking for a switchback, can't find the daylight. Now going for a move up the inside, but that Ferrari's just gonna take off like a rocket ship. BK, Leo Mora, positions got inverted there. They're going to see side-by-side action. I wonder if Cal Jr., there it is, the move around the outside of turn 1, but that BMW goes off and way too deep. Let's go back to the battle between BK and Leo Mora. Same thing at turn 1. Who's going to be later on the brakes? Is it going to be BK holding on nicely, pinching Leo Mora down towards the apex, holding on through the Giuseppe sweep right now. That Porsche is awfully nimble, and that Ferrari is trying to go for a move back at barbecue, but no, will not catch a break there. No brisket to be found. The Pfaff Motorsports number 9 of BK takes off like a rocket ship and is away and off into the S's. And in towards sunset, it looks like Leo's trying to find some more space here to make his move to regain that position, but it's not really happening to him. Corey McNulty involved in an incident, the number 74 spinning backwards. Let's take a replay of what we can find about what happened to the 74. Just lights it up onto the grass. We saw this one happen earlier, and now it happened again. The 74 not doing great right now. Cal Jr. into the pit stop right now, takes out the pit board on his way in. splitting this one exactly down the middle at 22.5 minutes. And that'll pit him out from his partner that he was battling with. Let's see how long his pit stop is. Leo Mora battling it out with BK. BK has just found the pace right now, doing good things. What about Benjamin Hyun? Benjamin Hyun is all right. Cal Jr. into the pits. He's out into 8th place right now. Looks like Leo Mora is still chasing down BK, 4:10 separating them. All this battling, though, has allowed Dominic Chumont to get back into the mix, though. The 888 up into 7th place already. Looks like things are going well for a lot of these drivers right now out on track, doing phenomenal moves left, right, and center. Here we go. There goes BK and Leo Mora side by side. Holy Toledo through Cheetah and now into Ingwe. They're almost going to be 3 wide. BK is going to go a little bit off and deep. Now it's going to be 3 wide for sure. Dominic Chumont trying to find the daylight. Can't get in there. The number 30 of Leo Mora was supposed to be fully alongside. Like I said, that Porsche is awfully nimble. Now on board with Dominic Chumont going down towards turn 1, the kink. Now they're going to be side by side headed towards turn 2 of Crawthorne. It looks like Leo Mora snapping back at BK, trying to find a move. Can't get in between that Porsche and the red and white stuff. Really amazing driving here right now. Chow Jr. with a stop go 30. Oh no, must have been caught speeding in the pit lane. And I didn't see one earlier, and I didn't see one coming up from a penalty. So that's definitely what happened to Chow Jr. And oh no, that is going to absolutely demolish his opportunities in this championship standings, demolish his chances at a good podium finish now. Daniel Tran is behind Philippe Cassette. P1, 5-second gap right now. Wilson Ho in 3rd, Armando Fio in 4th, BK in 5th, Leo Mora in 6th, Dominic Chumont lurking in the background. Nilton Diaz and his partner, number 13. That'll be Ronaldo Jr. side by side. Looks like everything is neat and tidy right now for Nilton Diaz. Oh, there goes a big off from his teammate Leo Mora, getting chased down by Dominic Chumont. Barack is going to be in the lead right now. The number 9 Pfaff Motorsports car holding on in that Porsche coming through, it looks like turn 4 of barbecue. What's going on, Mike Noss? Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for your participation, being here in chat. Love you, man. Oh, man, this battle is brewing up to be something spicy. These guys are after it like they're after 1, 2, and 3 in the championship, and they very well could be, as Leo Mora almost runs into the back of the number 9. Holy Toledo. That was awfully close. Again, now into Le Coupe. Everything is nose to tail right now. BK leads Leo Mora, leads Schumann. 3 different manufacturers battling it out for position right now, and you can see the time just coming back and forth on each one of these drivers as they all find a gap, and that number 9 goes off at the Crocodiles. Leo Mora does not hesitate this time around, goes right on through, and now BK is going to have to defend from a guy like Dominic Schumann, who's been making up places left, right, and center. He's really only up 1 overall, but he's going to find more as time goes on. Wilson Ho getting through on lap traffic right now, and that will be another car that he's going to have to contest with. He's caught in the middle of a 3-way sandwich right now. The 15th place car, the number 26, that'll be Sean Toy and Cal Jr. going after it. He's caught in the middle of the battling duo. BK, Dominic Schumann, oh my goodness, they were side by side going through Sunset, but Schumann backs out of it, doing a great job. Holy smokes. Take a look at Dominic Schumann's front camera right now. I want to get on board with that helmet cam and see what he's seeing. Corey McNulty in 9th place, the number 74, holding on for one more day. Wilson Ho going a little bit slow in the number 88 as he's chopping it up with lap traffic, it looks like. BK and it looks like Schumann going after it at the Crocodiles. And then through Cheetah, nose to tail again. BK going over that sausage curve at Cheetah, but holding on to that bicycle of his. Coming out of Ingwe, it's single file line for these drivers finally. Johnny Nickelford, Laszlo Toth, the 2 Porsches getting a little close to each other right now. Johnny Nickelford in the number 20 Pfaff Motorsports car gets passed by Laszlo Toth, the number 31 in the Six Sigma Racing. Back over to Dominic Schumann chasing down BK. Denver Abbott into the pits now. Mandatory pit stop is required for all of these drivers, but minimum pit stop will be just 1 liter of fuel, no fixed refueling time. Here we go, Dominic Schumann up the inside, going towards Le Coq. And oh man, lap traffic, give it. Lap traffic's gonna take it away. The Pfaff Motorsports cars are gonna have to work together. It's 3 wide on the exit. Now Dominic Schumann's fully alongside that number 9 on their way through Mineshaft. Who's gonna back out now? It's gonna be, oh no, BK having to back out, not having it his way into the Crocodiles. Armando Fio putting in the work. Talk about lap traffic, give it. Lap traffic, take it away. He's caught back up to Wilson Ho. The battle for second place is on like Donkey Kong. The 88 under threat from the Omega Racing team. Two Ferrari 296s battling it out. The 2.9 V6 twin turbos all looking for each other out on surface right now. Leo Mora's into the pits, it looks like, serving his mandatory and rolling right out. Oh no, Leo Mora having a bigger incident than not. Looks like he just warped back to pit lane, it looks like. Wilson Ho under threat from Armando Fio, the number 79. Ronaldo Jr. has gained another position, 2 positions off the breakaway. He's up into the top 10 right now for the number 13 car. Benjamin Hyun was into the pits. Corey McNulty into the pits as well. Both serving their mandatory. I'm seeing a lot of 5-second, 9-second pit stops, so a lot of drivers deciding to not take tires. Surprising for these conditions. 21-degree ambient, 27 degrees track temperature right now. Leo Mora, the number 30, rolling out of pits and then going back again? Something must be wrong with Leo Mora right now as he's tumbling down the order very quickly. Oh, Leo Mora having to serve a stop-go 30, speeding in the pits, drive-through penalty for Ferrari, 5-second penalty for Gabata, and stop-go 30 for Benjamin Hyun as well. A lot of speeding violations. As Mike Noss would say, practice, practice, practice your pit stops, folks. The most important thing to do in these endurance races is to practice your pit stops. So much time can be gained, so much even more time can be lost without practicing your pit stops. Such as Cal Jr., now down into 14th place, was running in the top 10 for a while, now has to battle his way back towards the front of the pack, and he's got a lot of work ahead of him and only 10 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. McNulty with a 29.5 stationary must have taken tires. Cal Jr. gets a couple of positions right now, up into 12th place for the number 29. Merlin Trevally getting around lap traffic right now. Getting around FB Gabata in the number 69 car. Check out Cal Jr. as he's on that recovery drive. Ronaldo Jr. having a yellow flag moment. Just a brief yellow flag for him, but he's resumed racing out on circuit. Everything seems to be going okay for him. Well, let's check out Cal again as he's going side by side with Corey McNulty. McNulty on the defensive right now, but on the way up the S's is not where you really want to go side by side. McNulty on the optimum line. Tucks back in single file behind Cal, realizes that's not his battle to be in. Right now, Corey McNulty 1 second off of Cal. Cal's doing 146.1s right now compared to the 152 of McNulty. So a lot of time to be gained. Merlin Trevally and Ronaldo Jr. side by side as Trevally just came out of the pits. Under threat from Randall Zimmer behind. Randall Zimmer, having served a stop-go 30, is in the 141. I believe that is a Ferrari. Yes, that is a Ferrari lurking in the background. Got McLaren, Ferrari. Oh no, and it looks like there's a big slip up there from Ronaldo Jr. out in front, and he's going to have to go side by side with Merlin Trevally, and then Randall Zimmer is also going to be able to go slip right on through. Ronaldo Jr. not serving his pit stop yet, realizes that isn't his battle to be in, backs right out of that one. 141 now, battling it out with Merlin Trevally though. The 208 side by side at the exit of Le Coupe. And now they're going to enter Mineshaft side by side again. Will one of these drivers decide to back out of it before? Yes, Trevally decides to back out first, finally, and Zimmer is able to gain a position on the 208 of Merlin Trevally. Drive-through penalty coming out for Deej Johnson right now. Still a 10-second penalty for FB Gabata. Liam Mora has to still serve a stop-go 30. Finally gets that thing cleared, and he's at the back of the grid into 20th position. Wilson Ho finally into the pits. Gives back up first place position to Philip Cassette. The 218 leads the race by a pit stop right now. Splash and dash for Wilson Ho. He serves his mandatory, but now a stop go 30 for Wilson Ho. Speeding in the pit lane. This is going to send him tumbling down the order. Stop go 30s galore in this event. Deej Johnson serving their penalty, their drive-through right now. Track limits violations for them. Corey McNulty into top 12. Closest battle out on track is going to be Cal Jr. chasing down Ronaldo Jr. Oh, and Cal goes off the track there at Cheetah. And now Ronaldo Jr. finally into the pit lane, allowing Cal to go forward. Into clean air for the number 29 of Royal Motorsports. That front bonnet has seen some better days. That thing is flapping in the wings right now, like it's about to take off. I love how beautiful this game looks. It looks so real from time to time. Seeing the rear brake lights light up that wing on that BMW just made it seem so surreal. Cal Jr. going a little bit off there at Barbecue and on his way towards Sunset now. Wiggling left, wiggling right, trying to check to see where the traction is right now. Wilson Ho still has a stop-go 30 to serve before the end of this race. That'll bump him back quite a bit of ways, probably back in towards Denver Abbott and Randall Zimmer's range. And we've only got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock, everybody. A lot of time has gone by. A lot of action has taken place. Here goes Wilson Ho, the driver with that stop-go 30, getting past lap traffic. The number 93 of Lucas Ferrari. Surprised Lucas Ferrari is not in a Ferrari. Maybe that'd be a little too cliche for him. Now, it looks like Fio is chasing down Wilson Ho, but doesn't have to do much work right now. Knowing that Wilson Ho has that stop-go 30 has got to make him feel pretty good about his championship standings. Although Cassette has got P1 under wraps, 21.1 seconds in the lead. Go look at Cal Jr. and Merlin Trevally. Lap traffic giveth, lap traffic taketh away. Cal is trying to find his way around the lap traffic and gain some momentum on Merlin Trevally. At least he's settled into the top 10 right now. .146.3 compared to a 148.1 of Trevally out in front in the 208. Up the inside, going for a move at Le Coupe is not where you really want to go, but the McLaren has his head on a swivel, goes a little bit deep and wide. That 208 driving like his life depended on it right now, but Cal is able to go through on the inside of Mineshaft, and that's really where you want to be. But there he goes, that McLaren on the outside line, turning in the inside line of the Crocodiles. It's defending like a lion right now, puts on his great Minister of Defense hat and holds on to the number 9 position over Cal Jr. 1 minute, 20 seconds left on the clock. At this rate, I believe we will get this lap plus one more. The 218 just coming through what looks like Cheetah right now. Cal Jr. still chasing down Merlin Trevally.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it to
Yeah, you heard it there first. Leaders on the final lap through the Dijiceki sweep. Cal was able to make that one work on Merlin Trevally. Snaked right on through inside, outside line. I'm gonna verify the tires that everybody's on. Dry tires, yes. Most drivers electing to stay on those. Wilson Ho into the pit to serve his stop go 30 right now, and you can see him tumbling down the order on the left-hand side of your screen. Disqualification comes out for Leo Mora. Must have been speeding in the pits again, but at a rate faster than a 747 or an A10 Warthog, when he came to serve his other penalty that he had. 10-second penalty for FB Gabata still has not been served. Closest battle out on track is the one we're looking at right now. Where is our leader, the 218, coming through Mineshaft and into the Crocodiles right now. So we'll have just a few more corners left to go for Philippe Cassette. Takes the race win, flashing the headlights already, pumping his fists up into the air. This army green car for the Smash Bros team has got to be pleased with his performance tonight. The 218 crisscrossing over the checkered flag right now, wiggling that wheel. He has done a great job. Uncontested victory for Philippe Cassette as he takes P1 in this round of the Ontario Speedmaster Circuit's Season 3. Philippe Cassette in P1. Armando Fio is going to take home P2. The number 79 crosses the line, and he'll take the checkered flag next. Dominic Chumont in P3. Battled it out all the way from P8 into the top 3. Go take your drink of champagne, Chumont. You definitely deserved this one. Driver of the day in my books. Daniel Tran, the number 52, uncontested number 4 for him, as he has just lost one position right now. BK gaining one position in the number 9 Pfaff Motorsports car is in 5th place. Denver Abbott going to be the next across the line. The number 73, he has gained 3 positions off the bat. Started off in 9th, now up into 6th position, flashing the headlights, pumping his fist up into the air. Wilson Ho has got to be disappointed with himself getting that stop go 30 as he lost 5 positions off the break. Started off in P2, now down into 7th. Randall Zimmer in P8, gaining 3. Cal Jr. losing 5 with his drive-through penalty. Merlin Trevally gaining 3 positions in number 10. Corey McNulty getting to the line right now is going to finish in 11th, just outside the top 10. Sean Toy in 12th, Laszlo Toth in 13th, Benjamin Hyun in 14th, Deej Johnson, Ronaldo Jr., FB Gabata, Nilton Diaz, Johnny Nickelford, Leo Mora, and Lucas Ferrari finishing out this championship. Let's watch the advert from Sick Kids very briefly and make sure you donate in the QR code at the end. Sim Racing for Sick Kids. We are racing for a cause. Donate to help sick kids in need. Your support will help save lives, diagnose faster, give for faster healing, and support kids in need. Help us help kids with this cause. Fuel hope and donate now, everybody. We could use your support. We're trying to reach $1,000 by the end of the season. We've only reached 75 so far. Join to race for a cure for the kids, to give kids a fighting chance at a hope and glimmer of a happy childhood. Here's the QR code on your screen right now for the Sick Kids Foundation. All of the money goes directly towards sick kids in need. Thank you again, everybody, for your love and support. Thank you very much for all of your donations to the Sick Kids Foundation. I appreciate everybody's participation in chat, and I appreciate all the drivers putting on an amazing show for us. Thank you very much for all the love and participation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below with your favorite point of action in the race, and please donate towards the Sick Kids Foundation. Thank you very much. I've been your host, Sagar Bakshi, aka The Real High. And without any further delay, please, as always, remember to stay safe. Have a great night, folks. Join us next week.